Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hooked Gamer here. We're back with Anno 1800. We're looking at an island that we've taken in the last episode. Margaret, I wanted to say Anne, not Anne, but Margaret. Anne's, I think she's her aunt. Is she? Yeah, I think so. They're related anyway. Yeah, so that was her island, and we've taken it because we want to go ahead and have the cotton and caoutchouc production over here. I was actually thinking we may have corn as well. I'm not quite sure. Depends on... it really depends, let's put it that way, on many things. So we have a ship bringing things back and forth. Now, I do need to grab another ship. Let's just get this dismissed. Jolly Roger. Fire the cannons. Yeah, that's the usual. Okay, bye. Now, we just need to switch over to Cape Trelawney. We've few ships waiting. Now, what we're going to do is, with the big ship, this one, let me grab him, okay? And he's going to bring some of the other materials that we need, such as the motors and whatever. I have been also thinking, okay, so I think it's time for us to upgrade some of the houses and things like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this over here because we've way too many of... look how the game is lagging. I'm not quite sure why that is. I think there's just way too many things going on in this game for us. But that's okay for now. We're going to go for the nicer buildings. Yeah, and I will start getting rid of like these and whatever at some point. Now we can't go too crazy, so bear that in mind. Yeah, that's quite scary, not gonna lie. Why is this so laggy? But there you go. Okay, I'm also gonna increase, nothing too crazy I suppose, but a bit. So that gives us a 3,000. Yeah, so that's a big difference, but 50,000 we're not gonna get to anytime soon, but yeah, at some point we definitely will. Okay, so that's gonna be that. Now we need to add another section here. So this is here, this is here. We'll need some space for the cathedral, that's another thing. But for the moment, let's just not worry about it. Now, I just want to go ahead and get these things, so...
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
Yeah, we may go for like 400. Yeah, look at this, right? So we're getting this all the time. We're gonna go for those, and we're gonna go for... maybe some concrete. No, we're already bringing that, so there's no point. Yeah, maybe let's just leave that be.
Layer of dust is forming.
I think I'm just gonna get rid of this one. Like, there's no need for this. The dynamite is here. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's just go. So this is gonna be stopping at Manola. In Manola, we'll grab a couple of other things.
New orders.
I just wonder, I think we should bring the dynamite with us. Something to send it over, rather, not with us, but send it over to this island. Okay. Just quick check. Finish the iron tower. Yeah, I mean, we could really, I think, at this point. The iron, not the iron gravy. The 50 Shades of Gravy and all of those things. That didn't work, I think. So what can we do? Now, I also want to go for ice cream. The reason being is that ice cream is given to these guys over here. So that'll be nice. Now, we also need to check out the shampoo. So let me just switch. Shampoo seems to be like a bit of an issue. Oh, yes. So I have placed this here. Now, with this girl, she is giving us a lot of bonuses, but the biggest bonus that I really wasn't expecting is the minus 50% of workforce. So look at what's happening. Like, she's literally releasing so much farm because there's just so many buildings, right? And the placement of it is right in the center. So, yeah. It's an unexpected one, honestly. I didn't think that this will be so good. Now, there is a lot of pigs missing. So let me just get these going. Okay, and I think that's fine for now. Now, let me just have this as well on the entire... Yeah, and also somewhere here. We want to be careful not to upgrade something that we shouldn't. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. Perhaps we could connect this like that as well. Now, I don't know how many have we got, to be honest, as far as the brick. Oh yeah, look, we're almost out of brick on this island. Not sure why these are paused. Oh, I know why. Because of this. I mean, we've got loads of dung. I think I'm just gonna... maybe not. Holy smokes. Okay, so let's just pause them. I hope I'm not pausing anything here, though. Am I? No, I'm not. Okay. And then just manually have these enabled. Because if I hold shift, that affects the entire island.
Nothing left.
But it's easier to unpause 10 buildings than, you know, 57. Okay, that's fine. So that's not too bad. Event in Manola. Yes, we're hoping to get... Okay, we cannot do it until this goes in 4 minutes. Okay, that's fine. All right, okay. Well, this is working away, right? So we're reducing the beer needed and the rum. I actually had been looking at this culture of remembrance, which is here as far as I remember. There's also some silver production needed. Really not sure what that is about. Stinks, messes up the water, but can be silvered. Okay. It's a great description. Free coast. Okay, we can have it by the beach. Can we get it here though? No. Okay, wow. So we really will need to have it like somewhere here. But why isn't it? Oh yeah, okay. It wasn't working the first time.
Your ship has returned
I mean,
from its voyage.
I don't really understand what it's for. Silver smelter, only in the old world. Silver mine, needs Mayan temple. Now that's what I was looking for. So where is that? Here.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Rediscovers in the midst of the jungle, Mayan temple shrouded in mystery. So I mean, can I just like, what's the point of the radius? That's what I'm not understanding. Is this affecting people in any way, or? I mean, it looks like it because look,
I wouldn't be a rebel if
they're
I
looking
settled for
for it.
this.
So I'm not understanding. And it has its radius. So do we need 2? I guess. Look, I think what we're gonna do is just place one and see. Yeah, here behind the church. Sensational discovery in the middle of the jungle. During an expedition, Mayan temple complex. Right, okay. Modules. Oh, wow. Okay, so it cannot be... Oh, look at this. I can actually build it on top of it. I see. Sacrificial site, jungle path. Okay, so you really want to build it somewhere. Oh, wow. That's actually quite cool. Right, okay, so let's not build it here. It's not going to work. What's this for? Oh, that creates water. Affects all animal farms, crop farms, and New World orchards. Wow. Okay. Okay, that's very interesting, guys. So with a placement of... Okay, I'm just going to place another couple of things. Temple administration. Can have it here. Ah. Oh, I see. Now there are policies. Okay, secrets of faith. Workforce needed. To wood seeker, fossils. Okay, I think I'm just gonna destroy it, guys. Because that's completely not what we want right now. Okay. Now, so what I'd like to do, okay, bear with me. I'll just construct this right away, and then we'll be right back. Okay, folks, so this is our little area. I don't know, but it looks so weird. But look, I think we're able to fit, yeah, twice as many of these over here. As you can see, yeah, this is very difficult because of the round shape of the radius of it. Anyway, it is what it is.
A renowned personage has arrived.
Charlotte the Chocoholic just appeared. Yeah, so she's pretty good. And now I think originally she produces chocolates, so that's interesting. Anyway, what we're gonna do is I'd like to take a look. So I've removed, oh yes, let me show you. So I've removed the caoutchoucs and the other thing out of here. So now we've got quite a lot of different things. I suppose corn could come here, etc. But for the moment, I'm not gonna do too much with it just quite yet. Now let's just come here and this. This is ready, so we can get that going. The balls should be producing nicely, and yes, indeed they are. We're just not getting the leather quite yet, but it will be okay. Now, why is this low? Anyway, that's fine. Okay, so sugar. Salt is there, hides are there, everything is there. So that should be producing leather nicely. I think as well, I'm just going to get rid of this. And where is that guy? Here. Yeah, for sure. Just have another production of it because we don't need gold there whatsoever. If anything, I'd rather have pearls, but that's okay. So this is producing nicely. I think as well I could really go for, yeah, getting rid of these, honestly. Because we're not going to be making gold anymore. Okay, yeah, let me get rid of that. Because there's nothing we can put here for the moment, I think. As far as I remember, there's nothing that I want. Unless we'll go for something like pearls or whatever. But for the moment, let's just get rid of it. Right, so there are some ruins because there were sicknesses and whatever else going on. Now, I've placed all the buildings. Obviously, it takes a while because you need to have deliveries of things and whatever. But yeah, it looks okay to me. We've a bit of warehouses going on as well. It's not going to look very pretty because of the shape of it. But I don't really mind, honestly, so it's fine. Those kind of remote islands, if you will, they're fine. Right, okay. So I just want to look the how many people have we got? Is it 300? It is not quite. Because of the letters going up and down. Yes, it's quite strange. I don't think I've seen... Because normally the way that works with the letters is that as long that they can supply themselves basically in vanilla game, right? That's basically the idea normally, but doesn't seem to be the case. That's okay. So what we're going to do, I'm just looking for chapel. A little chapel like this, I think. Yeah. It's just that it requires bread. That's the only thing. But it'll be working without the bread. So that's fine. Okay, well, that works for us. So let's just now quickly look at the ice cream, right? So what's ice cream needing? Okay, we've really have everything here. So it's just a matter of producing it. So what we're gonna do is chocolate ice cream. I actually hate chocolate ice cream. I don't know why. Hate it. Yes. So let me just see. Seafood stew. Seafood stew is being delivered to... Okay, we're gonna grab another ship. I think we should have one more at least. So Cape Trelawney, no, New World. Seafood stew. Yeah, freedom. And what else is there? Darkness. Oh no, Fear 3 is there as well. Okay, so that's fine. Now, seafood stew.
The people
Where are
celebrate your leadership.
There you go. So that's nice. I think I've already blocked it or as well. I haven't. So let me just block it. One thing I've noticed, okay, so this is quite strange. I couldn't figure this out. So basically, normally, okay, these take dung. However, if fertilizer is available, it just switches into fertilizer automatically. So that confused me, to be honest. And I'll show you just in a moment how that works. But yeah, I couldn't figure this out because I just wanted the delivery of dung. And then I also couldn't figure it out, you know, what happened to the fertilizer normally. But with the mods, that's what it's changed. So if it's available, let's put it that way, it just switches to fertilizer. And then if it isn't, then it switches to dung. Which is quite a strange mechanic. Well, I suppose it's not strange. Like it's a nice mechanic. Let's put it that way. It's just yeah, I didn't expect it. Yeah. Because like if you have dung, it produces extra. But if you have fertilizer, it produces extra. I think that's how it works. Yeah, see? Now, I'm just not quite sure why is this red. It says missing.
I'll leave my coffee for
What's
later.
missing? Ah, it's not missing, it's paused. So we can actually pause
Played
it.
all the rancheras I know.
I can pause this too. So where is this? Ah, it's here. I wish the entire thing paused, but it doesn't.
Admiral!
Okay.
Admiral!
Now, let me just show you. So I'm just going to drop these guys off and grab the fertilizer. And maybe let's grab... Yeah, this much. And send it over here.
Begin the turn.
I also now am delivering some oil. I actually have made another ship to do this. Just because, I'll show you. He is traveling all over, you know, in Cape Trelawney. So that's a long... And probably will add this island as well. So for 3 ships that take, you know, a load of it, it should be okay. We're not using that much anyway. But yeah, you can really like make one big route. So what was this? Okay,
The mark of dread upon us.
Okay. So just as a proof, right? So this is producing, as you can see, 180, whatever, and it requires dung. Now I'm just going to drop this off. And look at this. It just switches into fertilizer right away because it's available. So it's pretty nice, pretty neat mechanic. I suppose it's like this. You either want to have it on an island whereby, like here, you have a bit of both, right? This and animal farms and this. It just makes sense. So what we'll do, yeah, like here, right? We've got
You cannot do my job
this
with
going
soft
on, this
hands,
going,
let me
and
tell you
then
that.
this. So then these will switch onto fertilizer as well. You know, once we have the item that does it, that's the only thing. And the item that does it is this guy here.
This city is a magnet
Lucas
for
Brown,
genius.
collector of dung. So I suppose it's only 50, but at least, you know, at least he is adding, yeah, he's giving us the fertilizer. So it's either that or actually make one. To make one, I can't remember where it was. No, it's not the hacienda, as far as I remember. It is, yeah, it's, well, it is under hacienda, but it's here. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it can be placed anywhere. So let me just put it here. Yeah, see? So that's basically, it's not bad altogether. And it can be away from the hacienda. Normally, you have to have it within its range. So it's pretty good, I suppose. Yeah, it's pretty good. So either of those two things. I think as well in the old world there is some other buildings that produce fertilizer. I wish there was like a list. Otherwise you need to look for things yourself. Anyway, okay, so that's the seafood. Now seafood is needed for the investors and scholars. So that's what we wanted it for. Now I'm just gonna have another building here. And this is going to be for the ice cream. We actually have quite few ice cream related items.
What brings you here, Governor?
Yeah, cigars are doing well.
We are out
Sugar's
of
doing
room.
very well.
This is an exception.
It's an exception, she says. Oh, wait. This is finished, I think. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, so let me just quickly grab this. And see how many can we fit. Okay guys, so this is our chocolate industry, I suppose. The ice cream factories are here. So we've got Gennaro Garibaldi here, the chocolatier by royal appointment, Charlotte the chocoholic. These guys are not covered just quite yet. They're waiting for their turn. I'm not building it because we've only 20 influence points and we probably need more ships. So we're gonna go and do just that. Now I haven't really looked. Let's just quickly check. What's the? Okay, so first of all, the chocolate, right? You can tell chocolate is doing really bad. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do it. Now chocolate factory. Okay, we've only this. This won't be good. So. Chocolate factory. We should have items really somewhere. Okay, so we have the same guy. Yeah, the same guy in there. So that's good. Wow, look at this. Biscuits, jam, Willy Wonka, yeah. I'd like to have him. The only thing is that I don't know where he's from. This must be... I have no idea, but must be some sort of a task or something anyway, because they're not available. Okay, so this is available in hard if. She's available in hard if. We can grab her. Guacamole praline, yeah, okay. I had a, yeah, I think I kept her for pralines. Now, this is really good as well. The only way really we can get this is to research this guy, Salvador. Unless we'll get it from... yeah, like a visitor or something. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Now he is good. He is really good. Okay, so we can get 2 of them from that island. And this is good as well. The only thing is that this guy doesn't... I've never seen him appear as a visitor. Okay, so let's just grab those 2. That's a bakery. Patisserie, confectionery, yeah. Okay. Well, let's leave them. We know where those items are. It doesn't matter where they are. Gennaro Garibaldi and chocolatier. Yep, okay. And then let's get this off of here. Okay, so that's looking well. There is a festival. All right, yeah. I actually renamed those islands. So this island now is Palma. I like calling them that.
What'll it be?
And this guy is still delivering some things. I think we can stop him, to be honest. It doesn't matter anymore. So if anything, he can come here.
On our way.
This guy could easily go to... I don't know. Let's just send him to the Crown Falls.
Battle deck to
And this guy is waiting for his item. This is still not working. This is quite strange. I did think that it'll kick in for the entire area. So you see, even with this there is a limit to how many you can
This
support.
city is a magnet for genius.
This guy's okay. More so for as a selling value rather than because we won't be getting ships that will need them. Ah, skipped it. Oh well, sometimes like that. That's really bad of me. But that's okay, we're at 20 million, so that's fine. Okay, so this guy can sit here for a while. And let's just see how many... Yeah, so this... Actually, let me just take him off very quick. So this requires cocoa and sugar. Now, once we put him on... This requires cocoa and sugar. Okay, so it doesn't change anything.
You will
okay.
not spoil the fireworks.
Right, okay, so that's doing good, I think. Now let's see chocolate. Ah, yes. Nice. Plenty of chocolate everywhere. Okay, so that's really worth it, I think, anyway. And then, sorry guys, I have not checked the ice cream. Okay, yeah, so we're overproducing ice cream by a mile. But that's good. That's good because we need it.
Hold the crane.
So let me just grab this guy. And he's now going for the ice cream. Haha. Cool, so that's really good. Now we can also go with ice cream to that other place, King's Grove. Yeah. Perfect.
New orders.
Admiral! Admiral!
Cargo stations.
Do not let us be stricken.
Bathe him in alcohol. Nice. This is the second time where it just goes to 100.
Cargo
So
boat
it's
at
really
the
handy.
main.
Let me just grab this guy. Okay, let's just bring them over.
Carrier about.
Ship has returned, but we don't care. He can sit here for a while. He can actually
On our
go here.
way.
How thrilling! A renowned personage
Oh,
has arrived.
Angela Meg. Okay, that's the first time I see her in this playthrough. She's been changed, as you can see. So the power plants she's affecting. So let me just show you. We can place her over here, and if I press Shift C and then put Angela here. So look at what happens to the radius, right? it actually goes everywhere, beyond, way beyond the entire thing. The only thing is that the she's affecting then the entire the explosion and the fire chance. So that's the only thing. However, this tells us, okay, so maybe this is pretty good actually together. Okay, I'm gonna leave her here because she's pretty good. So then I can actually remove this, and that gives us 3 influence back.
Welcome
Yeah,
to the manufacturing.
that actually is not too bad. And look how far this goes.
Look busy, people.
So I'm pretty happy with that one, I think. I just wish to know where it ends. I'd say it'll end somewhere over here. Yeah, I think that's what it is. 100 productivity. Not sure what that means. In what way? Anyway. Okay, so that's pretty good. I mean, if we had one like this over here. Yeah. Or somewhere over here, maybe.
A rusty
Okay.
nail
Well,
in
we
the
can think
enemy
about it anyway.
socket.
One thing I want to check though, we have this one, this wood chipper, whatever that's called, heating power plant. If I press Shift and C, see, it doesn't work. Okay, so this is not affected by it. That's a bit of a shame, but look, the radius of it is quite big anyway, so expanding it further would be a bit much, maybe. Okay, well, let's leave it at that.
Same old holiday gang
These
as last
guys-
time.
Yeah, everyone is here. I don't want to upgrade to tourists because we've nothing touristy here. So yeah. Citrus. Okay. I think we can leave it here, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are now delivering loads of things. We're delivering ice cream, and we've got sorted out the other island, which I'm really happy about.
Cargo boat at the ready.
Yeah, and as you can see here, what's going on? This guy doesn't have an item, apparently. Deception, like that name. So we're gonna go with Tube Worm, and he is going to go for ice cream and deliver it to King's Grove. We've really abandoned the old world. Well, I have. So here. Tell me, where is this one? Okay. Perfect. Yeah, ice cream is being taken away now, so we do need to block that. Otherwise, that island will have a bit of a fit. MW, what's that? Okay, perfect. So that's working away. And let me just block that maybe at 200. We don't really need any more. Yeah, it'll be okay. Okay, well, we are really doing it, guys. And as you can see, because... okay, so this doesn't change, obviously. However, I think we could really upgrade them now. I probably should have... Can I stop it? I can't, but will it go on cooldown? I don't know. So maybe let's not do it. Yeah, let's not do it. And then what we're gonna do
You
is
are
to
a
supply
true
them with those
revolutionary.
violins finally, because we're producing not cables but strings now. So strings are being
We need raw
produced, and then the
materials.
cables. Yeah, the cables can be as well. That was the entire idea behind this thing here. Holy smokes! There's so many different things to
The
think
more the
about.
merrier.
Yeah, cable. Cable factory. I just think that I need to lay this out a bit better, right? Because it probably needs to go here. Yeah. This almost like is a separate island, isn't it? There's just so many different things going on. I wonder will anyone really ever make a mod to get rid of rivers from Manola and like redo it? It'll be interesting, because obviously the dam is really important, right? Like it's the I don't want to say the most important feature, but very important feature of this island. But like the river here is quite big, let's be honest. We're looking at Festival of Hisha in Tabarim. However, this is not the focus here. What's going on is that it seems that Margaret is gathering troops. And she might wanna come for us. So I don't know. I think we should be okay. But with those two big ones, it's hard to tell. I suppose we are about to see. I would like to stay on top of it if we can, obviously, but we never know what's gonna happen. So this guy, I think what we're gonna do is to have him sideways, as in.
Untold
I just-
perils await us.
Yeah, I didn't mean to turn him around this way, so he's kind of very difficult to maneuver. Let's just try and do this, okay? So he's gonna go there, and so I think that'll be okay. So he'll be positioned sideways, or maybe even like this. Yeah, look at this. Like he sometimes turns around so fast. Yeah, he should be okay. It's just because their center is over here. And I think that they're not really properly balanced as a big ship. They're kind of balanced as a smaller ship. That's how I see it anyway. But anyway, let's just leave it the way it is. And it is... Yeah, I think something's afoot here. So perhaps let's just stay in this region for a second. I'm gonna go with force.
Blew up the blowhole.
We got the usual stuff. Can bring it with us. Okay, festival has ended. There's something we're producing here. I was just
This city is a
thinking.
magnet for genius.
Yeah, this is pretty good as well. This. The lanterns, that's what we're making here. Yeah. That actually is
presence of a
sufficient,
virtuoso.
imagine, for the entire region or game. So I'm pretty happy with that, and because this is being brought over to Manola, basically. Now, plantains aren't that doing quite well, but that's okay. We're gonna place another one. Just over here. But I can actually take this away. And... Oh, we need to get that from Nate. Okay. Yeah, because this is going to be quite needed, I think. Especially for things like the plantains and corn. Corn especially. Okay. Now, quick check. Yeah, see? She's coming. She is coming. That's good. A bit of action. Happy with that. Is that right? See, this guy is behind, so that's one ship less, one big ship less, so that's pretty good. Pretty neat. I wonder where will they turn around. We've destroyed one of her. That's probably in the old world or something, so that's fine. I've been also thinking, where should we place this? It's kind of hard to tell. The tourist mooring. Oh, we actually... Oh, okay. Well, that answers that. We can't just place it anywhere. I mean, it can be here, right? It's just that it can be... yeah, this won't affect it. So that's okay. It doesn't matter because we can... I think we can place this... oh, this is already touristy. Okay.
Your harbor is under attack.
The Shift C doesn't work. So that's a bit of a shame. But look at this. Holy smokes, we can have the entire thing. Right, so it says harbor. Okay, somewhere here. She's coming. She's definitely coming. But look, this guy has such a massive range. There's no no problem. I think, anyway. Okay, so the only thing, however, is that... Yeah, this is not very good. I'll try... I'm just gonna delete this, actually. And we'll try to place it somewhere here. I mean, can we do it this way? No, we can't. Ha! See? Yeah, she doesn't know what she's...
Is under attack.
Where are they shooting? Oh, they're shooting these. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna be fine. Because its range is so big. Yeah, look, by the time they'll come over. But he did... Yeah, he was hit a bit. Especially by these guys. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, as you can see, right? So we're pretty okay. Like there's no fear of us in this region, or in any region for that. No, well, the only thing is if it ended. Now that's the only thing, right? If he went for us, I think we're goner for sure. Yeah, 100%. Like, look. Ah, look. There she is. Sneaky. Ah. But that's okay. That's what these guys are for. So I think both of them will be just fine. Now, obviously, this guy doesn't have... yeah, that good items, but that's okay. We could give them... Yeah, we could give him this temporarily. Will he move? Let me just switch back. Because I would like to grab these if we can.
Hold the crane.
This is useless.
On our way. Coordinates plotted.
Ah, look. She wants to come around again. Very happy for you to do so. This guy will eventually fix.
This city is a magnet.
Okay, these are useless. Like, what's this about? Vegetables out of... Like, it's so random. Out of big ships. I just want to see what else is available. Right, let me just switch quickly to Manola because I want to see if this is... Yes, it is. Okay, so we should not sleep on it. Although, I think we really should be going for more. Because, like, look at this. We've got them covered mostly. And we are now... Oh, we're almost supplying violins, actually, because I had this... The only thing we'll need cherry timber. For cherry timber, we need to go into skyscrapers, so that's the only thing.
What brings you here,
And
Governor?
electric cables. Why don't I have that already? I don't know.
Aye.
So what's all this about? Okay, let's just switch again. Well, this is a bit better. Nothing too crazy, I suppose, but yeah, so I'm a bit disappointed, I suppose, with the, you know, with the heavy battle cruiser, whatever they're called. Yuga vegetable. What's that about? Instead of items or something. But that's okay. Yeah, we shouldn't really complain. Because it's, you know, that this guy is so OP, like, with that item. Well, him by himself, not, right? But this item makes him so OP, like, it's just crazy.
Admiral! Admiral!
Alright, so let me just dismiss this real quick. And we're gonna go, yeah, crafting, whatever. Doesn't matter. Ah, we got the morale back. Okay, so switch. This thing here. So, okay, so we've got really everything apart from this. Yeah. Investor or engineer? I think the only thing I don't want to start this because that will kick off the beta thing, doesn't it? I think it does. I think that's what it does. Okay, well, let me just place all this wherever we can. Now, what are we doing here? Okay, I'm developing her. I just don't know where she's supposed to go anymore. Because we've got so many different things going on. Oh, I think... Is it here? No, it's not. Could be here. Because I've taken her off. And I want this as well. Just so we can ramp up the productivity. So, let's do this. Let's grab this guy. He's just sitting here. I'm gonna reroll a couple of times just to see if our good old Captain Nemo is available. He is not. Okay, that's fine. So he is going to go to blah, blah, blah. Where is he? The King William Island. Perfect. Now with this, I really think that we should just go ahead. Now the violins will start No, we really need those violins, don't we? Because I can't upgrade these houses. The only thing I can do is to build this. Extra workforce. What's this?
More beautiful.
Not sure. How do we even get... I don't think we can even get this. The workforce here, because that's from the landowners. This is what it is. So anyway, we'll just go with that. So let me just grab this, because that's needing it seems. Yeah, it has to be somewhere here. Okay, select recipe. Right. Oh, look at this. That's so cool, actually. Fashion show. Huh. So fashion show will... Oh, look. Shampoo. This is actually so good. Okay, I didn't know. Now, what's this? Lacquerware, tapestries. Okay. Okay, so this is from the noblesse, whatever. Oblige. Okay, overseas mail. Yeah, we don't really care about these, actually. This is then... Okay, so I'd like to go for these, I think. Okay, I see. We need skyscrapers for that. This isn't too bad. Ice cream and film reels. Yeah. Now, the only thing we have to really check, right? Because we're mostly covering Holnarelos or whatever. And then... Yeah, so that's not going to work. So let me upgrade these over here. Because we can only go with these houses.
About time you was something good.
Decisions. Snooker Championship. Okay, this is fun. Typewriters. Okay, so honestly, for New World, you only... Yeah, the violin thing. Nothing really that good. This? Yeah, it's hard to tell, really. So let's just leave it for now, I suppose. Yeah, we don't quite care. Okay, so that's fine. That's a new thing for me anyway. Haven't seen that before. But it's an interesting... I wonder, are there any skins? Command V. No, Command. Shift V. We're not on a Mac. Oh, look. The school has. Between... Okay. Different roofs as well. Yeah, so we can go with that one. But I did think that this had one. Oh, okay. This works as on the Iron Tower principle. Okay. Well, I am not pressing Shift and V anymore. Ah, look, there's a house here that doesn't work. No, it should be okay. Yeah, not much we can do anyway, so that's fine. Okay, so let's just see how many more can we get, and then and that's 6.2, 7,000 obreros. I really would like to have them upgraded if we can. Okay, we can now. 6.8. Okay, and we need 7.5. Don't we? Yes. Okay, so that's 7. So why is that saying 7 and here I'm not understanding that logic? Don't know what that means. This guy has entered region, yeah. Okay, so let me just grab this. It is the scrap and these things. I always forget. Potash. Potash. Where is that thing? Is it raw material? This, and potash. And we can get 2 out of this amount. It's 50 of each. So 1 and 2. Yeah, not bad. Now let me just check something. Okay, so this is out of... No, wrong island. Okay, yeah. There's a gas, because I want to bring gas to Mbesa, I was saying. Right, I'm just gonna send them manually. 5. Okay, we're doing fine here. She's not coming back. She needs to gather her troops again. Now, what about here? Yeah, I think, yeah, see? She's sending more ships. And that's actually so interesting. Yeah, so at least there is a bit of action, you know? Action is always wanted in life. Right, so that's that. Now let's switch to here. This silly sound. Okay, so we're not that far away. Some exciting. But not as much, right? So we can't really go too crazy. So let's just go this many, I suppose. And we'll see. Now this in turn will require us to check how we're holding up with the, yeah, look at this. So milk is just not working. I actually know what we're gonna do with milk. So that's gonna come to this island. Because in turn this will give us the fertilizer for, you know, all of this stuff. And I suppose we can have it here. So no monocultures per se. Okay, so maybe let me just prepare it very quickly.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Ship has returned, so we want to make sure we've got all we need. Now, this will be a bit of an issue, but at least it gives us, yeah, it gives us a lot more to work with. So
No more space here.
yeah, see, look at this. Okay, so this is our completed area, finally. Now let me just go ahead and do it all. Just gonna build it all the way it is. Now just quickly, yeah, so that's gonna be 9. Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna be honest, okay? With this radius being so small, it's actually quite yeah, it's very difficult. Like, it's just beyond difficult, honestly. Anyway, that's fine. So I just want to see here, right? Can we have this going through here? Where is this one belonging to? This one belongs here. We can. So I'm just gonna grab that. Put it over here. And then the other one. Ah, this one can't. Okay. Doesn't matter that much. We can have it over here or something. Because this is coming here with us. Okay, so not a fan of doing this, but I kind of feel we've no choice. So let's just grab this here. And that should be okay. Yes, it is.
The more the merrier.
Okay. And that in turn covers both areas. Now, we obviously need a warehouse. And this is the biggest issue here. So maybe 2. Okay, this is only reaching up as far as this one. Yeah, so there's this. I probably should have, let me just redo those. This probably should be going like that, so I can have another warehouse up here. Yes, now we got that. Okay, let's just make sure it's fully up to date. Okay, so I'm just gonna place these guys. There's one here, one near the station, and do I have them here? I do not. So let's just have one here. Okay, hold shift, build them all. Okay, cool. So that's sorted out. Now let me just show you. I think we have 7,000. Yeah. See, so that's such a jump, isn't it? Just for 1500. Because that requires 6,000. This requires 7.5. So that's so much worth it. Yeah, for sure. Now, the only thing is that it requires a bit more different things. Now, look at this. Coffee, dark roast. We only get that in the old world. So that's okay. I'm just gonna grab this guy. Actually, he is waiting at what's his face? Jean selling them.
Turned out good for both of us.
Yeah, that's fine. He doesn't have anything. I could be here for the day. Right. So let's just send this guy to Cardiff for some coffee. Now, quick check on Arctic. Okay, so for the moment, not much is happening. But yeah, definitely, I was right to bring this guy here for sure. Quick thing as well. Let's just switch here. Just gonna check what does it take. So for this thing, saltpeter 10. Okay, perfect. So let's just grab this.
This city is a magnet for genius.
Contessa de Vici. Oh no, Contessa di Medici. She's producing gold jewelry. Okay, nice. We need to just get to the part with silver and all that. Right, okay, so let's just grab those materials. So that's the special scrap. Probably don't need that much though. Oh, there's very little advanced weapons. Okay, we definitely need a delivery of it. So let me we'll have a ship doing that.
Hold the crane.
Because we've got loads here.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
And then back here. I think I'm gonna be dropping it off of on this island as well. Yeah.
I'd almost believe you weren't a royalist.
Bullseye.
Perfection. And then let's go back. So it was saltpeter as well. We might want to grab a few actually. The game is lagging a bit. I don't know if you guys see it. Right, so let's just grab this coffee thing. Where would it be? Here? Dark roast. Yeah, I'm gonna go for all of it. And that's Manola. Nice. Happy out. Yeah, we need to make sure the nuclear waste is being dumped. Right, so rescue mission is here. Yeah, let's go with crafting. Just to get them off the screen. Bye-bye. Right, okay, so that's pretty good. Now let me switch to the old world. Just want to keep an eye on things. Yeah, she's okay. She's not doing too... I don't know where she's making those ships and keep sending them. Because the big guy is constantly attacking something, so I'm not quite sure where. Could be from here. She doesn't have that many ships, but she does have a shipyard, which she's constantly deleting, but maybe it's not from here. No, it must be from here for sure. Maybe not. Maybe it indeed is the other region. But she's only 3. This small island here hasn't got anything. And so does this. Yeah, okay.
Can't bear to see the curtain.
Pralines, that's what she's got. I kind of like, I think, the H thing. Just not quite sure. I mean, this, yeah, don't know.
Ship has returned from its voyage.
Not quite sure how I feel about it, actually. It's different, right? Like, you wouldn't want to have loads of it, but definitely...
It's all about finding the fun.
Okay, so that's that available. Everything else is here. Yeah, perfect. And that island, look at, so artistas give us so much money. Now, the only thing is that the cafe, it's too far. So you can see here, it's just not happy. It's not too bad overall. But we may want to move it around at some point.
We have
Just a
to
couple
thank
of
you for
obreros
it.
or something, yeah. Let me just check those once again. So, the cherry timber. Like, I feel we're ready, but we're not. I'm not sure if that's the case. Right, let me just place that item on the platform. Okay. Right, well, I think that's it, guys. We can leave it here, and we'll go from there. So that was pretty intense, to be honest. Yeah, we can leave it here. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you in the next episode, okay? And yeah, look at this. Regional Championship has just kicked off. And with that, we'll be getting 90 points. And with that, we can go and do more things, which I'm really happy about. Very happy, actually, to be quite honest with you. And then, yeah, that's...
No fields, no work.
that's a great start to actually having some fun and getting some people kicked off the game, maybe. Yeah, Margaret seems to be like the target. But I think what I would like to do is to build up like a bigger army fleet and actually go to war with all of them and really go for it. I think that'll be quite a thing. Yeah. Right. Okay, guys, thanks again. Take care and stay hoops.